So in this video we are going to see how to share files on a common network. So the first thing that you need to do is you have to connect to a common Wi-Fi network. So in this case I have connected to this network, and you have to also connect via the Ethernet cable in order to ensure faster transfer speeds. So I'll show you in a minute here. So here's the Wi-Fi network, and we are connected to the internet by Wi-Fi. So if you don't connect these cables, like if these cables are not here, then you can transfer, but you will get a speed of around 1 to 3 mbps. But if you connect these LAN cables, Ethernet cables, uh, yeah, here, if you connect these cables to your Wi-Fi and to the sender and receiving devices, then you can ensure faster transfer speeds and without interruptions, without any lags. Like I'm transferring here in the background, you can see it's a 35 gig file, take about 50 minutes, and it's constantly giving me speed around 11 to 15 mbps. So yeah, and if you I also tried transferring without these cables, and the speed was like, it was very less and constantly getting disconnected, going to 0, back to 4. Yeah, so without further ado, let's start the tutorial. So the first thing you need to do is, uh, you can share in the common drive, but I won't suggest. I'll suggest you making a separate drive or mapping a separate partition for sharing purpose, so that you can share the whole drive together and you can keep all your shared files there. So the first thing I'll tell you is to create and format a hard disk partition, and like here's the gaming partition. I'll shrink its volume. It's taking quite a bit of time. Yeah, so here it is. So depending on the amount of free space you have or the size of file, you can decide the amount to shrink, and then you can, like, for example, I'll do 200 MB. In taking quite a, yeah. So then you have to right click and select create new simple volume, hit next, 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 finish. And yeah, so here is your new sharing volume. So yeah, so you can map this to your network by the, yeah, so the first thing you need to put something in it. So what can I share? So yeah, so if I want to share a picture here or some this, if I want to share this PNG image here, I paste it, I rename it network, continue. Yeah, so now you have to right click it, go to properties, select sharing, go to advanced sharing, click on share this folder, click on permissions for everyone, click on allow, hit apply, OK, apply, OK, and then close. And now what happens is all the files here mapped in this drive get shared to the network. So if we see here, Yeah, so this file is now able to, like, I'm able to share this. So but before that you might not be able to do that because network discovery won't be on by default for you. So for doing that you need to go to the network and sharing center. Network and sharing center, click on advanced, change advanced sharing settings. Just copy the following settings. For network discovery, select turn on network discovery. File and printer sharing, turn on file. Turn on network discovery, turn on file and printer sharing. And for all networks use 128, yeah, and turn off password protection sharing. So after doing these settings you can mm, and for safety I have yeah, because sometimes the firewall just comes in between and it doesn't let the local network share the files together. So for not interrupting, you can just pause the firewall for a few moments. And yeah, and you can also pause the antivirus for a few moments while the files are being shared, so it doesn't like overlook and check and doesn't crash between the sharing process. So yeah, after doing all this you will be able to see this. And you can now you can like you can share anything. So then we are done with the job of the sender device by which we want to send the files. And now we have to go to the receiver device. And in receiver device you need to do the similar things. You have to go there and go to network and sharing center. You have to again change advanced sharing center and again do like put the similar settings on. And yeah, turn off the password protection sharing. So after doing that you'll be ready to go, and you will also have an interface like that in the receiver device. And so we are done with this step. And yeah, so now we have to do this step. We are done with this step and we have to do this step. We have to know the receiver's IP. So for knowing the IP you need to hit Windows plus R, run cmd, and enter ipconfig. By entering ipconfig you have to copy this. So this is my sender's IP address. Yeah, so 192.168. This is my sender's IP address. So this has nothing of our use. This is not of our use, and you have to know its IP address. So in my case it was dot 100. So this is the only thing which we need to know now, and we are done. After that you have to hit Windows plus run double backslash 192.168. So this in my case my receiver's IP address is this. I have to select OK. It's taking a while. Yeah, so here it is. Yeah, so you can see the like all the publicly accessible folders here. I think I am copying my files here, so that's why it is working a bit slow. Sorry for that. And yeah, so you can access all the public documents in your receiver device here. Yeah, and if I want to copy my image, so I can go to my network drive, I can control C, copy this up to my receiver's IP, hit users, public, and control V. I'm sorry, I think, yeah, just because of that is a huge file, so it's getting a bit confused. So yeah, I can now access this file on my receiver laptop. So that's all you need to know about how to share files between two devices. And thank you for watching the video, sticking to the end. If you still can't share the files on a common network, then you can comment down below. I'll try my best to solve your doubts. Thank you.